Magic is awesome. In movies or TV shows, they manage to make it look so epic, usually. But when it comes to video games, magic has been done dirty. As someone who has been obsessed with magic for his whole life, magic in video games has always been special to me. The fact that I hold the power to make colorful and glowy particles appear, and then maybe even shoot them towards other people, that's the coolest thing I could ever do. But over the many years that I've wasted on playing video games, the amount of games that get that feeling of magic right is surprisingly low. My first example would be Ghostwire Tokyo. This game is about as close as you'll get to doing Doctor Strange's cool orange circle magic thing. The game is gorgeous, and the visualization of the magic is actually what got me to care about this game in the first place. But a game with magic isn't good simply because it looks good. Heck, that would make every game made with Unreal Engine good. Ghostwire Tokyo's magic is beautiful and even feels really satisfying when you're controlling it. But honestly, it's all the same. Like, little to no variety. Not just in the magic, but in the combat overall. And it just all feels so still that it makes me sad. It was this close to being the perfect magic game for me. But it's no Magic: Wizard Wars. There is a good chance that those 3 words meant absolutely nothing to you. Magic: Wizard Wars, may your soul rest in peace, is the multiplayer version of the pretty popular Magic games. Its servers unfortunately got shut down back in 2016. It was honestly the best example of Magic done right. It wasn't just flashy. If you were good at the game, it actually made you look cooler than those people that beat Dark Souls on weird controllers. You get all these basic elements and you can combine them into something super cool. Want to make a healing beam? Yeah, of course. Want to make a healing wall? No problem. Want to make a healing circle? Absolutely. I was never very good at the game, so I basically became my friend's pocket healer. The thing was that even if you weren't any good at the game, like me, it still felt incredibly satisfying and super awesome to play. I don't have that feeling when playing The Witcher, or Lichdom Battle Mage, or Skyrim. God, don't get me started on Skyrim. I've talked about Skyrim before on this channel and why I'm honestly not that big of a fan of the game. I want to be, but I just get bored very easily. Probably because, to me, it's one of those games that's better in your memories than it really is. I played this game so many years ago with a friend, and it was awesome. Especially the magic was impressive. But now, I'd honestly just call that underwhelming. Throwing out some random words and hoping some magic exits the tip of your fingers doesn't exactly shout epic to me. Or at least it doesn't give me that same epic feeling it used to. As far as I know, there's only one game that combines that shouting and magic pretty well, and that game is In Verbis Virtus. In this game, you actually say the names of the spells yourself. And while you feel absolutely ridiculous while doing so, it is the closest you can feel to being an actual wizard. TL Uda. I made that happen. I said those words and I made those particles appear. I am actually responsible for that magic. Sure, the graphics feel outdated, but that's probably because they are. But it just feels amazing to speak some words into a microphone and see magic appear on your screen. While I've never finished this game, like most games in my library, In Verbis Virtus will always have a special place in my heart. Because of all games I've ever played, it actually made me feel like a proper wizard. Obviously, I could talk about magic in video games for a very long time, but I'll save you the struggle. Just know that there are a lot of games that have magic that just look nice, but don't actually feel satisfying. And game feel is one of, if not the most important part of video games. Even Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix for the PlayStation 2, one of my favorite games from my childhood, had this problem. It looked incredible at the time, but the magic was not quite it. It got close because there was so much you could interact with, and so many spells you could use. But it wasn't quite enough because a lot of the dueling was incredibly underwhelming. Unlike Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets in the Game Boy Color. That pixel art magic felt perfect. Like, I'm not even joking, it is the perfect game. It's just that games with magic just don't usually do it for me. And if they do it for you, that's great. But I look forward to playing more games with Magic to be able to rant about it some more in the future. Until then, I'll just continue missing Magic at Wizard Wars. Oh, and then let me know if there are any games out there that have Magic that you think did it really well. Anyway, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.